So, we're here for another week of the Chod Intrusion, and I'm here with my old pal Bobby Jew here. He's a dab hen on the old guitar, I'm sure you saw. And to this week, went somewhere a little bit different. It was the toilet. So, as you may know, a little bit about toilets. They tend to be where you deposit your effluents, and it's really a very interesting. What did you think of it, Bobby Jew? Very interesting, Bobby Jew. What a fantastic. Don't say any more now. Don't say. That's enough now. You let old Leo talk. Hey, Bobby Jew, you get away from that camera now, Bobby Jew. You get your head out of that camera now. So obviously, once again, we didn't take any film, audio, pictures, anything useful describing the toilet visit. So what we'll do is gabber on for about a quarter of a fucking hour, talking about something that you can't visualise and never heard before, and we'll describe it in a really vague and unhelpful way. So to start off with, the toilet really this week, it was very nice. It was out in public. I had to pay 30p, and really I had a big build up of poo that needed to come out, which is one of the main reasons why me and Bobby Jew went, is because we both needed a big poo. Don't be trouble here, Bobby Jew. So Bobby Jew, tell us a little bit about this week's toilet. That's great, Bobby Jew. Another interesting contribution for the Chod Intrusion this week. You just lie yourself down. You just lie down. There we go. You'll be fine there. There we go. So, as I say, it was quite an interesting poo experience. What I did really, I followed your basic pooing procedure on this one. Trousers down, pants down. I'm sure we don't call them pants here in Austria, but we probably have an interesting, fascinating word for them. And so I sat down, and really what happened is that the muscle, is that the right word, Bobby Jew? No, it's a sphincter. It's a sphincter. More than a muscle, it's a sphincter. It let itself go, you see. What it does is that it sees the water in front of it, and it has an affinity with the water. This is what I asked a man who was waiting in the toilet. He said, I said, tell me about this toilet. And he said what it does is that your bumhole will see the water and be attracted to it and want to open itself above the water, allowing your chocolatey treat to land into the water where it wants to return to. It's a law of gravity, okay, like we have over here. So obviously, like with any chod disposal, it is preempted by a flow of what us Australians like to call yellow heaven or urine. As I say, my yellow heaven came first, and usually in Australia what we like to do is save it and drink it. Obviously yellow heaven has its traditional place in a goon box, which I don't know if you knew, it has eggs in it and all kinds of crap. It would usually end up there, as I say. This week I thought it would be better to let the toilet drink up my yellow heaven. Kate! Hey Kate! Bring me a fucking beer! Hey Kate! Come touch my cock! My chocolate sweets, as we call them over here, we call them sweets, and we thought again, why save it? I've got plenty lying at home, bits of newspaper in my bedroom where I keep them in front of the window, in front of the sun, till they go white, and of course then they stop being chocolatey sweets, and we call them snowdrops. Okay, we have no snow around here, it's a snowdrop, which is a present. We would give it as a present in Australia because we have no other material goods other than snowdrops and yellow heaven. So, as I was saying, it was a very interesting ceremony. I spoke to her. Bobby Jew, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to get lost. Kate! Hey, Kate! Bring me a fucking goon box and a schooner of beer! So, this week's trip to the toilet cost me 30 Australian pence. That was the Chod Intrusion. Next week we will be visiting the letterbox.